October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it serves as a good time to remind women and men to talk to their primary care doctors about annual screenings and the need for routine mammograms. With us today is Dr. Jane Paulson, a breast surgeon with Corewell Health, and two of her past patients and now breast cancer survivors, Carrie Becker and Dana Callahan. Thank you, ladies, for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Carrie and Dana, I first want to speak with you first. If you don't mind taking us back and sharing with us your breast cancer journey and how you connected with Dr. Paulson.
Well, I was diagnosed in 2016. My general practitioner is through Corewell, and my annual mammograms had been through Corewell all along. I was scheduled for June, of course put it off due to my hectic schedule, and October came around and finally got in and got that taken care of, and within a couple of weeks I had been diagnosed. They found an unusual spot, was called back in for a second mammogram, ultimately an ultrasound, and then a biopsy. From there, once I was notified, they said, we can get you in next week, and they already had the team put together with Dr. Paulson and the oncologist and a radiologist. They had already reviewed my case, and that Tuesday I already had a plan in place. You know, and had surgery a couple weeks later. So it moved very quickly, which was nice because you didn't have a lot of time to process too much, but they already had a plan in place, and they just knew what they were gonna do, and I felt comfortable with that.
Both work at GVSU. Carrie, you heard about Dana's story, right?
Right. Dana's our softball coach at Grand Valley. I'm the athletic director. Fast forward to 2019, December, same thing, get my routine mammogram, get the spot. I had started at a different hospital system, got lost in the shuffle of phone calls and truly got left behind, got talked into, actually found Lemon Holton and put in a online form for a second opinion. But then I had remembered her talking to me about her Dr. Paulson and saying, and she's a Grand Valley grad. She did her undergrad at Grand Valley, so I knew she was a genius right away. So I said, well, let me put in this online form, and I'll be darned. Monday morning, I put it in on Saturday. Monday morning, they called me. They asked me who I wanted to see, and I remembered. I said, Dr. Paulson. I got in right away, got some tests scheduled, saw her within a week. And when I showed up on that Monday, within a couple days, so early January, so my diagnosis was early December after I got lost in that other system, early January, got in. And what I learned about how Lemon Holton Cancer Pavilion had done it is a multi-specialty clinic. And when I showed up, I was there for 2-3 hours, but I saw all my care providers, one appointment, no phone calls back and forth, no multiple appointments, no scheduling. All the people that were going to walk in my journey, whatever that journey was going to look like, were right there. They saw all the test results came in. They said, don't worry, we'll get all those things. They gathered all the information. They went in a room, looked at all those things. All the people came into one room where I was at and talked to me about different things, asked different questions, everything from do you need a ride, financial, you know, information about did I have money to pay for certain things, to social workers, to the oncology, just explaining every step of the journey.
Yeah.
Then Dr. Paulson came in, then she left, they sent me to lunch, then they all, I believe, got in a room again, talked again, and came back and said, here's what we believe the plan should be. Obviously, I was involved in that decision, and within a month, had the surgery, and the rest is history in terms of I'm still sitting here and so grateful for the way that process went.
Dr. Paulson, early detection played a part in both these positive outcomes, right?
Right. I think both of their stories and journeys are really a testament to early detection is one of the key components of a good outcome, really. Mm-hmm. So it's so important to get your mammogram.
Yeah, what is the most important thing you want women to know?
That early detection is so important. One, because if we catch it early, what you might have to go through to get a good outcome is different, and your chances of having a good outcome are better. So we talk about genetics, but less than 10% are genetically related. And then we have strong family history, and that's still a very small component. Most women don't have all of those components, so it's important for everybody to get their mammogram.
Ladies, what do you want women to know about your journey?
You know, I think that's the main thing, is just that early detection. You know, nobody wants to get that phone call that they've been diagnosed with cancer. That's never an easy thing, but the earlier you can catch it, and if you have a great team of doctors and people, support staff around you, you're going to get through that process. Mine was probably a lot less intensive than other people's, but at the same time, I had, you know, a lot of confidence in the team that was with me, and we just fought our way through it. We took it step by step, and that was the battle. And I knew it. Put the game face on when it happened, and we just got through the game together.
I think Dana and I feel like we're the lucky ones, and I think we feel that way. One, we're grateful that we found Lemon Holton. We're grateful we found Dr. Paulson, and we sit here today, and I think we can call her a friend. That we feel like we stepped through this journey with so many people. We're grateful that we had not only our care team with Lemon Holton and in Corwell, but even we can't forget the people that walk through it with us, and our families and our friends. And I would just say, you know, there's no such thing as cancer with a capital C or a small c. And just know that there's so many people fighting that. There's the people that have it, that go through it. There's the people that are going through it with you. And remember that as you go through, and there's so many people that are going to help you walk that journey. It's not only the medical people, it's the people in your home, it's the people outside of the home, it's the people doing these types of things, like you and Wood TV and everybody, raising awareness and making those reminders that it's the little things you do every day, the decisions you make in your own wellness. In moderation is the key. Have I changed some things in my life? Some, but not all of them. I live with a lot of joy and a lot of gratefulness, but I still have a lot of fun. And I certainly I don't take anything for granted, and I'm just always grateful for all the things that we have.
Well, thank you all for coming on and sharing it.
You bet.
Appreciate it.